People Not Profit is an Austin-based organization founded by brothers Tim and Patrick Brosnan in 2005. They are invested in the fundamental belief that art, music, and people can come together to help raise money for international and domestic development projects. People Not Profit creates t-shirts printed on sweatshop-free material and is producing a compilation CD with profits from each sale directed towards ongoing work in partner communities, El Sunce, El Salvador, and the St. John's neighborhood in Austin. Members of the organization have traveled to El Salvador, Uganda, and Rwanda to build houses and schools, as well as teach and work with the communities they support.
People Not Profit works in two ways. One side of it is the business aspect of it, which is called People Clothing, which is where we design and print t-shirts and sell them. And the money raised from People Clothing gets funneled into People Not Profit, and that's where we do the community development projects in El Salvador and the community development projects that we have going on in Austin. The idea behind People Not Profit is to take the resources that we have with our friends and our family here in Austin. So resources of talent, where we have friends who are musicians, we have friends who are artists, we have friends who do grant writing, we have a friend who runs a recording studio, we have friends who run art galleries. And the idea is to take those talents and take those resources and use them to benefit people in different parts of the world or people here in Austin. One of the initial forces that drove us to create People Not Profit was we see these problems, and we're sitting here in the United States, we're sitting here in Austin, Texas, and what can we possibly do about it? Sure, we can send money, sure we can tell our friends what's going on, sure we can email links to news stories or whatever, but how can we proactively be involved in making a difference? We're currently working on a music compilation album where friends of ours who are musicians are donating their songs or recording new songs to put on a compilation album so that we can send money down to El Salvador as well.
I got involved with People Not Profit probably because I'm friends with Patrick Brosnan. He invited us to be part of the project with our music with Meryl. It feels good to help them get the CD out. Not only recording songs, but also on the technical side, mixing stuff, helping the other bands get their songs onto the CD.
From the beginning, it's always been more about our friends and our families.
I think People Not Profit is based greatly upon the idea of community, just the beauty of a community, and trying to help build that here and seeing what that means on a global scale and helping people to understand that there's hope in the community.
Gandhi's quote, "Be the change that you want to see in the world,"